Well, it survived the Penhydd and the Blue Scar trails. Yeah, can't fault that bike. Great. Right. What I'll do is I'll switch the camera on when we get to the flowy bits, otherwise this is going to be a long video. Get your speed up on here. Watch a bramble. A couple of brambles. Oh, watch the blinking ferns. Wow. Ooh. From berm to berm. Oh, it's sketchy around here. Ooh. Oh wow, that was quick. That was quick. Open up the fort. Just past the farmhouse ruins now. On the Penhydd climb. Nice big fast rolling 29er wheels. Nearly at the top of the first climb. On with the knee pads. On One Parkwood hardtail. 140mm of travel at the front. Dropper post. Always look back in case I've lost something out of my bag, but all looks good. I do have inner tubes in these tyres, so got them pumped up quite high. Hopefully be a bit cooler in the trees. Some bits like this are a bit steep. Oh, Sufferfest today. Desolation. Got to put the knee pads on now. Right, great, all on, ready to go. Quite bumpy down this bit and on the hardtail. I'm going to feel it a bit more. I'm going to try and pump. Oh, that mud guard I got is rubbish. Oh. Should have put the Crud XL on. It must have rained heavy last week. Well, on this climb, the wind is fantastic. It's cooling me right down. Mashed the pedals a bit on that climb. Right there. Is it recording? Yep. Sneaky peek of the lens. Make sure there's no fog in there. Just when I get hot, my body gives off so much heat. I got stupid bib shorts on today as well, and there's a fair bit of material in the front. I don't like that. in this sort of heat, you just want your skin next to the top you're wearing. I'm actually wearing a Decathlon Rock Rider top from Decathlon. There's a new Decathlon in Tesco in Cardiff, Culverhouse Cross. It cost me 20 quid. I tell you what, it's a decent material. The cut is pretty tight, but it's got a nice big foam pocket on the back. And yeah, I bought my couple of things from there, like a drinks bottle and my waterproof jacket, which is definitely a proper waterproof jacket, which breathes, you know. It's actually got a really good breathability. This is pretty chunky here. Already I'm thinking about my wheels because I'm running inner tubes. That's why I'm having to pump them up 30 in the front, 35 at the back. And on a hardtail, that is pretty high, I know. But I just don't want to be messing about with punctures. I'd rather put up with a hard ride, you know. I'm used to a hard ride because riding the gravel bike, I'm sort of more in tune with just like limited suspension. But obviously you can see my speed is much slower on this bit than when I'm on the full sus, the Rocky Mountain altitude. You can just chuck it down there. You hardly feel the rocks. It's like a magic carpet. This, I can, oh, literally, you do feel everything. Ah, dear. Perfectly wide bars. I think these are 720. These are not that wide. It's a shame I can't get the Continental Mountain Kings to seat. I've had this issue with Continental stuff in the past, and that's why I didn't really fancy putting them on, but ah, lovely. Enjoy your ride. Very wet up here today. And my guard is not the best at stopping moisture. The Crud XL is the best. That's on the Rocky Mountain altitude. Never mind, I'll just keep trying to wipe the lens. Into the pedally section. Glasses are steaming up too. I know there's going to be rubbish on the lens. I think I just moved the lens then as well. Right. That's what happens when you've got a rubbish mud guard in wet muddy conditions. That is very chattery along here with all the ferns overgrown. I really feel like I want to take air out the tyres, but I know what'll happen. And it's happened up there so many times before when I used to run tubes. You get the classic snake bite, two holes right close to each other on the inner tube. I'd be having them multiple times per ride. But tell you what, I'm going to focus on the sound of the new poles that I've got, because they're sounding pretty good. To be fair, I can hear them whizzing away at the back. Didn't put too much grease in there, so there's a nice sound, just like a very quiet sort of buzz, which is nice. You know, it's not loud. On Dead Sheep Gully, this is the first half of it. I'll turn the camera off when it gets pedally. It is pedally in the middle. This is a bit flowy here at the start. The back end of the bike is getting really kicked about though, which you don't get on a full sus bike. But walking at an altitude, you know, you steer it into a line, it stays there. There we go. I think this is where it starts, but I'm getting whipped now by the untrimmed side. Crumbs. Oh, crikey. Knew I should have brought my elbow pads just to stop my arms getting lacerated from the brambles and the ferns. Whew. Bumblebee just smacked against my glasses. Yeah, oh, you don't have to get bounced about, you know. Starts to flow a bit more here. Oh, bramble to the arm, the right arm. Oh. Yeah, this is definitely like a wilderness section of trail, this bit. Like riding up in Bracken Beacons. Comes straight into a pedal. I think we're going to get onto the fire road in 10 seconds. Oh, I've got hand pump. Haven't had that for a while. Oh. Revelation. Yep. Got some drops here now. Very hard on the back wheel. That one's pretty nasty. Oh, wow. Need to use all your might. Oh, great. Very rocky. The number one thing that would help me enjoy this ride more would be to let air out the tyres, but with them not being tubeless, it's just not worth it. So I know what'll happen. I'll be feeling woohoo, yeah, like I've got a bit of suspension, and then because it's just so lumpy. So I think you just gotta get on with it with higher tyre pressures on this trail. It's just not worth it. Go up and do Blue Scar. A little bit of a descent here on the fire road. Alright, I think I'll leave the tyres as they are. I was thinking of taking some air out, but you know what, I'm not gonna do something that's gonna give me a puncture. I could still get a puncture on this one even. So I'm not gonna bother. Let's just flow. It's quite a flat track anyway. It's only when it's really gnarly, the air pressure. I mean, it just reminds me really I need to consider getting some different tyres on really. Ooh, it's loose. Even if you do use the berms. Ooh. Yeah. Shifting around the back wheel. Oh, pumping that. I'll take that pump. Ooh. Yeah. That was great. Ooh. Oh, wall ride. Everyone does that, don't they? Not. Here my Mavic hub purring away at the back. Glad I got that sorted with the new poles. Didn't have to buy a complete new free hub. Just changed the poles in there. That's great. Quick wipe the lens. Oh, just move the camera down. Stop doing that. Tighten that up. Use the berm. Take the highlight, use the berm. Oh, very nice. Oh, this is mandrill. This is a wooden structure. So they didn't have to carve into the oak trees here, which are all protected. And this trail is actually built or rebuilt from the original Penhydd with Rowan Sorrell as contractor, and he's now at Bike Park Wales, responsible for Bike Park Wales, along with his team. Oh, this is great. This is where the hardtail really finds itself in the right place. Big wheels, nice flowing, nothing too chunky underneath the tyre. Pump it as well. Don't have to pedal it, just pump it. Oh, great. That's what I like. And you can just pump like that. Got a little drop here. Fantastic. Very nice. Up on the pedals. There they are, they'll merge onto the main path now. Oh, cheers. About 18 kilometres, 2 hours. What's going on there? It's a lot harder than when you're on the full sus bike. I'm not complaining. It's a different experience, that's all. Oh, it's just my surfer changing robe. Save my blushes in the car park. Workshop mat. Separate bag. Ready for the washing machine. See you on the next one. It is crazy. Got new brake pads. Sintered XT calipers, so they may squeak. I do apologise for the squeaky brake pads, but they are new. I have bedded them in a little bit, but not a lot. Oh, Heather. Oh. Really very pungent smells being emitted from the flowers. A lot of bugs.